Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom,
Mike.
and today we're cracking open a new bottle of Bulleit Bourbon Barrel Strength. So this one, we don't even know where we got that one. You got it, not me though. This one we got for $51.99. It's 120.2 proof. The company is Diego that actually makes it. It's supposed to be, well, the ones that are bottling it anyways. It's 68% corn. That's another name like the other one I heard the other day that I've heard, and they do a couple things, but I don't know exactly who else they do. But anyways, 68% corn, 28% rye, so it's a relatively higher rye, 4% malted barley. And rumor was this used to be distillery only, and now I think they're putting it out to more places.
The only place that I've seen it here.
Timeout. There we go. All right, that didn't even make a pop. I'm like, I stopped that.
Was Yankee, and that's near us. So how far does it go around? I'm sure it's. Let us know.
Yeah, I'm sure it's everywhere.
If it's in your little neck
I
of the
don't think
woods.
this is done anywhere near us. I think it's. I forget where the actual distillery.
No, Bulleit comes up on a regular basis, but
I did a more in-depth one. We've done the Bulleit one, and you can go back and watch that one. I didn't do all the research and stuff again. For some reason, I think this is an MGP product, or Russian Squib, if you prefer to hear that name. You know what I mean? Like I think it's an Indiana bourbon that they redo, but don't quote me.
I did read the bottle, and I forgot. Usually, it tells you.
I was going to just refer to my bottle reader that gave me zero information on the bottle.
No, I told you it was batch 7. It's not over there.
I figured you were going to complain about that getting all soggy or something, so I figured I would take care of that while we're doing it. A little house cleaning going on.
Batch 7.
I guess I missed my whole class over here. What the heck is going on?
Yeah.
All right.
We've had a very
stressful,
very bad start.
You try to get new equipment so that it works better, and all it's done is just mess with me for the last 10 videos that we've done. So stress level's a little bit high today, so that can happen. I will say it is not a bad nose.
No, I said that.
I'm sorry, I was
you
fighting
were
with a bottle.
Fighting
with a bottle.
With your spill and everything else.
No, it's got a decent nose, for sure.
Bulleit Distilling Company in Louisiana.
120 proof. It should actually have something in it.
I was going to say, it is. Everything else is if it's pregnant, don't drink. The bottle didn't tell you anything. Uncut, limited bottling. I think it's pretty tasty.
It's not bad. Not bad at all. I took a little sip.
Had
a little heat on the tongue.
For 120, it's not really hitting you like that.
Let me see. Let me go with the other one. Well, what did we just do the other day? We drank half the bottle. It didn't hit us at all. Like that one was crazy. That one had no heat. That one went right down. I can't even remember what that one was.
I don't remember either. I like the nose and I like the taste. I would, for $52. This is a steal. If you can find this wherever you're shopping.
Not gonna lie, I actually didn't even mind
$20 more.
I didn't even mind the Bulleit one. This was $33.79. I just wanted to see what it was in reference to.
I would grab this one.
For those that want the proof, some people do not like proof.
Yeah, but as you say, drop your ice
in some
cube
water. This is a 90 proof, just for the record. I wasn't really sure, but this had a decent taste to it and a decent flavor too.
30 more knockers.
No, I have really no complaints. I will say this one.
And for as high of a rye, I don't get that at all.
That's the spiciness that I'm getting.
It's not the smell.
I do get, like, it's a little peppery on the tongue, but it's not like, I keep referring to it, and I apologize for anyone that loves this one, but the Sweetens Cove to me drank hot, and that's 110 proof, but it drank like 125,
so 130. So if you take a better sip, you do get that sparkle.
It has a heat.
Notice. The first sip, I had a baby sip, so it's got the crackle in the back of your tongue and your throat here.
Yep. It drinks like tasty. A higher rye. It gives you, it's not, if I can equate it to something, and not just because we love them, but like when you drink a Booker's, it coats so much, you're really not feeling the heat. It doesn't drink like it's as hot as it is, and it just kind of
doesn't stick.
This one's a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a little more. It's a little more edgy.
Good, drinking. It takes a bit for Booker's nose to come in.
In some of them, yes.
Yeah,
there was some that were.
This one comes bang right there, right off the bat, without a sip. So I'm not disappointed.
And the difference, you get such a coating with the Booker's and the taste and the flavor. You don't usually get the heat until it settles in your chest. With this one, you kind of
It's more here.
It kind of fights all the way down. Like you feel.
I don't feel
not in a
I
bad
don't feel
way.
it's crushing here though.
No, you don't. It's like it
there.
fights the
Yeah.
whole way down and then it's there. It's like it's just a small little tiny
It's
hug.
tasty.
No, I really have no complaints about it. You can't beat $51.99 for
even if
a
you were gonna mix it.
120 proof. You wouldn't care because it's not an outrageous price.
No.
You're right.
It's not a
And
$90.
this would be a
$80
phenomenal mixer.
Yeah.
Because
You
it's
had
going to
whistle
fight
Dixie.
through anything that
Yeah.
you put it on. You know what I mean? And
It'd be a
at
tasty
$50,
mixer.
it's not like someone's dumping a $200 bottle in and mixing it with Coke. You know?
No, if you see it, I would say. Try
I mean,
it.
it's funny when if you go back when we had like 4 bottles on the shelf behind us, and $50 was an outrageous price. Like we
even had a cap. I think we were at like 35.
You wouldn't even consider that as a price, but
now it's almost like a norm
in this day and age. I mean, unfortunately, you know, there's stuff that is way higher.
It's close to a norm now. 30, 50 is not outrageous almost on everything.
Yeah, I just watched ADHD whiskey. Good for him. He's cranking it out there, but he just did the tin cup 14 year.
Oh yeah,
and that's base pay at like $75, and it's an 84
I've never
proof.
seen it.
It's
84 proof.
It's 84 proof. So it's something that comes out. So I just giving you a difference on more money, less proof. You know, it's all in what you like. You know what I mean? We gravitate more
I'd probably
towards.
walk by that bottle. 70-something bucks.
It's new, and if I found it, I'd probably have to buy it. But
I want to see this one.
I don't think it's going to be one. I don't think it's going to be one we're going to find.
Yeah,
honestly,
we gotta get the other one too with the cup that we haven't done yet.
A Stranahan's.
Yeah,
that is what they actually mix. The 14 is straight MGP. It's straight Indiana because they don't have a bottle. Because Stranahan's doesn't have one that's 14 years old. So that one, is actually being that age, it's all MGP. But the other ones, like the regular tin cup, it's mixed with the Stranahan's. I've yet to do them. They have a big cup.
They do have a big
They got a big thing on theirs.
That'll be. You gotta tell me I bought it. But.
Yeah, yeah, they do. So overall,
it's a neat bottle too because it stands tall. It's almost like a pinhook tall.
Yeah, it is different. And then you see the cup, and you're like, "Ooh, what is that?" You know,
I'm surprised because I stare at that one a lot.
I just seen
between that and Bulleit.
I was just at Yankee the other day because Ryan.
Those two always, and I still we haven't bought either one of them.
Nope. And I did look at Bulleit the other day too because
you
just mentioned
it. It's just like I dream
it's
a
a beautiful bottle. You know? It really is. But back to this.
We'll have to put on a list.
Back to this, hands down. If you, you know what, I agree with you. I've said it a million times. Even if you're not a proof guy. It's $51.99, 120 proof. You put a couple drops of water in this, throw an ice cube in it if you're not a proof guy. Hit it with a little Coke. Again, you're not going to feel horrible. It's not a crazy expensive bottle. You know what I mean? But on its own, it holds its own.
No, it's delicious. I like it.
At the 120 proof, drinking at the proof it is, in amount of flavor and taste, I think I'm going to put it in a category of larceny. If I'm doing this as a blind, I won't be shocked if I guess this as one of the larcenies. That's what it reminds me of. That's what I'm not.
Because you got to put it next to the other one, and I'm not going to.
Same thing with like Penelope Barrel Strength. You know, you start thinking about because I looked
because they're like 120 something too, aren't they?
I don't think it's that high, but they give you so much flavor and taste. Where you're like the toasted one was really good. We
haven't got to grab that one.
We haven't got the Architects yet, but
this is very good.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend this if you have this anywhere near you for close to this. I'd jump on it. That
being said, let us know if you can find this in other areas. Because again, it's not like it was a store pick. It wasn't. It was just there. But it used to be distillery only. So I don't know how much.
The weird part, though, where it is kind of where they have all this.
The store picks?
Yeah.
Yeah, but because
that's where Angel's Envy was.
And, okay.
So they have their picks there in one section. So that's why I just assume, but it doesn't say anywhere on them.
And you got this at Yankee. That's what you're talking. Okay, yeah. So I'm not really 100% sure if it is. You can leave a comment down below if you guys even have access to this. But it brings me into the realm. I mean, and I say the same thing. This same price, I would put it in the thing with $17.92 full proof. It brings me in that same realm when you drink it and you're like,
very good.
I forget how good this is when you drink it again. You know what I mean? It's one of them. Like you're like, oh, that's right. And that's right. Yeah, I think it's 125 actually full proof. And
because it doesn't hang like the Knob 120. That one seems to stick around a little bit longer for some reason.
you know, we said that in the beginning, and I agree with you. I do. But you have to remember the last mash mix-up we did with that, it came in way lower than we expected.
It did.
It came 1792 beat it.
Yeah.
The Bookers beat it. That's why it's kind of went down on my expectation. It's still very good.
I was going to say
for the $40-something, but it's right in that price range.
It is. I was going to say for that same price for 120, that's another.
It's another.
You can get a store pick for that.
It's another good find if you can get one of them. Absolutely,
it's worth buying. But on this, let us know if you can find this one.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see how
if it makes it out.
1792 and Knob are everywhere. Someone always has a store pick of Knob.
Said he can't get that one.
That's true too. Yeah. I mean, again, it's all
Let us
around.
know if you picked it up.
It's all around us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's in every store, pretty much. You know what I mean? You might have to hunt for a store pick of the Knob, but they have every other version of it. You know, but
and actually, Total Wine a lot. Some of their
does a lot of them.
Some of their 1792 makes it for them.
Yeah. Well, they actually have a variation too of 17. Yeah. I forget what it's called.
One of their brands is made by them. I think
it's just a different
one
name.
has the horse on it. Or something.
Yeah. It just has a different name. You're right. Yeah. This is very good. And the more I'm smelling it, I don't know if you're getting any of that. It's turning into like a Weller to me. Like I'm getting that butterscotch on the end, like what I get out of the Buffalo Trace.
Well, I just totally missed that yesterday. So
yeah, I'm starting to get that. So I'm hoping this even changes because it's definitely that'll bring me into like one of the Weller goods. This is actually at this proof is phenomenal. This is actually it. The more this is sitting in the glass,
which
my first couple sips
honestly,
I wasn't sure, but
that's funny because I think our Weller full proof that we have is 120, isn't it? I think that is 120.
It could be right around there.
Stay tuned.
But it's definitely bringing me in that realm of very, very tasty. So, there you go. I guess it's time to go. So there it is. Bulleit Bourbon.
Was so tasty.
Bulleit Bourbon Barrel Strength. Highly recommend it. Again, leave a comment. Love to hear from everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're still here and not subscribed,
do that.
You know what? It's my gift to you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Totally free. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Spend less, drink more.
Cheers. It just makes it fun. That's very good.